Hello, it is Megan, the trainer, registered dietitian, coming at you again today for another segment of Nourish to Flourish. So keeping on with some of these kind of nutrition basics and talking about our macronutrients, our micronutrients, and just our nutrients in general, last time we talked about calories and how calories are really important because that's our body's form of energy. So we need to have calories coming in. We need to make sure that we're getting enough to fuel all of our important running systems, but at the same time, we don't want to get too much because then that can go into storage mode. So it can be kind of a balance, so to say, to find just the right amount that we need for our body. So today I'm going to get a little deeper into carbohydrates.
Are you ready for this?
Carbohydrates are one of our macronutrients, so it's again a nutrient that we need in larger quantities. And sometimes carbohydrates can get kind of a negative reputation, have kind of a bad rap, especially nowadays where carbs are bad. They result in weight gain and fat gain, and they have all these, negative side effects. I'm here to tell you that carbs are not the enemy.
That smells like bull.
Before you grab your torches and pitchforks and come storming after me, I'm going to tell you why. So honestly, food by itself doesn't have a bad side of it. We make it the enemy. We are the ones who make it the bad thing. Food by itself is just food. And so, again, that's the same kind of thing with carbohydrates. So we need carbohydrates in our diet. We need it for our body. Carbohydrates are a main source of energy for us. So our muscles especially are going to use it. Our brain and even our organs can use carbohydrates for energy. So if you're somebody who's more active or who is a competing athlete, you might benefit from having a little bit more carbs in your diet. Now, yes, there is a difference between the quality of our carbohydrates. So again, we want to pick good choices. So coming from whole grains, from fruit, from vegetables, and so those are going to be our better sources of carbohydrate instead of just loading up on brownies and cookies. This isn't to say brownies and cookies are bad, but again, we just need to be mindful and intentional with our food choices. You can still include carbohydrates in a healthy diet. We do need them, all right? So these are things that should not be completely avoided. And so again, sometimes this is going to take a little bit of reworking in our brain because I've met with a couple of clients who are like, I just can't get it out of my head that I can have carbs and lose weight. I'm like, yes, you absolutely can. There are many things that we need to consider, but it is still possible.
How easy was that?
So carbohydrates are important. Again, we can get them from our food, specifically from fruits, from some vegetables, and from our whole grains as well. So there are, carbs that are going to be more supportive of our health goals, and there's some that might not be as supportive, but it's up to you to kind of figure out that priority and to make those choices. So if you have any questions on how many you need or on the quality of different carbohydrates, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. Now that you know better, let's go ahead and do better so we can all be better.